the bit
Now,
that
are you
says
streaming to the correct location?
I did check that. Yeah.
Oh, good, good, good.
So I'm not going to paste. Some experiments are more exploratory in nature and won't have obvious results. The lab documentation will note when a results table is not necessary to all my friends. All right, so let me do this. Let's see here. Raz and not a butt face. Play Haven Moon Part 2. And we'll just paste that everywhere so that anybody who would care to see it. I know it's super, super late, but I've been working all day. Let me see, is Brick Road streaming? I don't think he's streaming right now, is he? Oh, let me put it in Let's Racing Time, though. Promotion. We'll do that. And then... You know, that's probably good enough. Okay. Let me click over here. Oops. There we go. And we'll have some nice background waves, I guess. So I'm not
Background.
actually ready. I have to go and get some water. Or actually, maybe I'll get a drink. It is like 9 p.m. by now. Okay. Yeah, let me go do that, and then we'll banter some more, I guess.
Do as you need to do. The bantering will continue.
Okay, BRB.
Theoretically, I have a stream starting soon screen that I've just never used. Just don't feel like it. But we miss the good impromptu banter. Next thing I gotta figure out is what couple of series to record tonight, because I got the time. I got the time. Or practicing how to do anything in SimCity. Goodness knows I have no clue, and I do not want to be fed to the wolves on that one.
Alright, I'm back here.
And your friend, they're both there.
Yeah, it is. Alright, I have my Alesmith Ale. Let's see here. This is Speedway Stout Double Fudge Edition. It's basically chocolate and a beer.
Oh.
Which is surprisingly good. Also, I'm pretty much like anything with like any sort of like blacksmith insignia on it, like I'm such a dwarf at heart, I guess. Like is immediately like, "Oh, I will buy that because it's got an anvil on the can."
Look, it's good that you know what your marks are.
Right? I'm trying to think of like role-playing characters that I have that don't have some tie to like blacksmithing.
It's real hard to get away from.
It's hard to get away from it. I think um I have an upcoming character that I'm not going to talk too much about because it's still in development, but like nothing to do with blacksmithing, but I did have to give him a gimmick, and so like I have made him a painter. and we'll see where we go with that from there.
I'm
But
trying to think of painting is just the smithing of, and I can't finish off the analogy.
of paper and paint. I don't know. Right.
Uh,
So for tonight's banter, I don't know if you're live yet.
oh, I'm live.
Actually, you're live. Okay. For tonight's banter, I want to comment on how like the last 4 apartments that I have lived in has had the bedroom facing the parking lot, and how stupid of a design choice that is.
All right, I need to back you up there as a man who works with apartments. Where do you suppose people park their vehicles? Like,
Well, so they park in the parking lot, right?
mm-hmm.
But does my bedroom window need to be pointed out at the parking lot so that headlights can stream right into it at all hours of the day?
I'm not sure. Again, just topologically speaking, one side or the other of the apartment is, unless of course you have a tenement building where there's like a central courtyard where you have no windows facing outwards of the building, which looks funky. I don't know if that's a cool look for a building. And then just have an inward wasted space of like communal area, which is fancy apartment shit, as opposed to just having a rectangle. One side or the other is always going to have a parking lot pointed at it.
Right. No, one side will, but put the bedroom space on the other side. So, like, all of the apartments that are up here, generally speaking, one side faces a parking lot and the other side faces, like, a road of some sort.
Yeah.
But the road is usually, like, some distance away. So there might be a fence in the way, or there might be, like, some lawn or whatever. But more importantly, cars travel parallel to, or they travel along the road, not towards you, so that the lights enter your house and wake you up at night. Now, in my case, I got around this by not putting my bed in the bedroom. My bed is actually in my living room because it's bigger and has more space for stuff. And the bedroom, which is smaller and more enclosed, is my office, which is where like my computer is, my TV and couch, etc. So like I do all of my activity in the bedroom. Basically.
The only thing I can think of from a structural engineering is if you were to face the bedroom against the common wall of the apartment hallway, you could have a lot of increased noise from other tenants.
Oh, I am also working on the assumption that you aren't in a place that has like a common hallway.
Okay.
So like it's just a building where you enter from the outside, and you might have a back door or a back patio or something like that too. I have lived in an apartment like you described, and in those cases, my particular apartment faced another set of apartments.
Yeah, alrighty.
And the parking structure was underneath the apartment complex.
You're also talking
like
to the wrong. You're also talking to the wrong person about parking anything. I am staunchly anti-personal vehicle.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cars are a blight, man.
The other complaint that I want to file is that why are all of the apartments in this area of the city, or like just in general, why do the bedrooms face east? Like, I get it.
That's
people
real bad.
People like the sunrise coming up, like, oh, the sun's up, it's gonna wake you up at 9. I'm going to bed at 6 or 7 a.m. My blackout curtains don't stop that shit super well.
Yeah.
So I actually avoid a lot of that because I'm in the bedroom, which faces west, and so when I wake up at like noon or 1 p.m., like the sun is starting to creep in on that side, and it's like, oh, I'm waking up from natural light directly on my, well, not directly on anything because I don't sleep next to a window, but my previous apartment, I hated that about it so much.
Again,
I'd go to bed at like 6 a.m. in the summer, and like it'd be bright outside, and I couldn't fall asleep without wearing a bandana over my eyes.
I think you're talking to the wrong audience because one, nighttime gremlin, and two, we live in the modern age. Is natural light really all that important? We have like vitamin D in pill form, and We can control how bright we want everything anyways. Just lock us in a completely dark room. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably been... When's the last time I went outside? Actually, it was probably yesterday because I had to go buy something. I had to go buy pasta. That's what it was. Turns out if you try and make pasta and pasta sauce and you forget the pasta, all you have is sauce, and it's kind of lame.
Well, I mean, at that point, just make sloppy joes.
No, at that point I had to, well, it was like a marinara sauce, so it's not great for hamburger, I don't think. Also, I didn't have hamburger. And I ended up just putting it on garlic bread, which tasted fantastic, but it's not really much of a meal.
Look, man, that sounds like a pretty fantastic depression meal right there.
Yeah, but I wasn't depressed yesterday.
Oh no, are you depressed today? Oh no.
Oh no! No, I'm not depressed today.
Oh.
But what I did have today, I had this very weird thing that I think has finally gone away. My left eye would not focus, like, no matter where I adjusted my glasses, and I thought that I was, like, going blind. And so,
I mean, either going blind or a stroke, one or the other.
Yeah, I hope not. So I worked on my computer all day, and for, like, 4 or 5 hours, it felt to me like my eyes weren't dilating enough. I just wasn't getting enough light in them or something, and so everything felt kind of dark. But I'm looking at the monitor right now, and everything looks fine. Like,
now, how's your hay fever allergies, like seasonal?
I don't have allergies.
Okay, I have them real bad. I was knocked out of it last week to where like I could barely open my eyes because my sinuses were so swollen. But I've never had it to where that increase in pressure causes a difficulty focusing.
Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't have any, like, sort of pressure or pain in my eyes. It was just, like, everything was a little blurry. And the eventual conclusion I think I came to, that I've convinced myself, is, wait a second, it's been, like, 3 years since I've gotten my eyes checked and gotten a new pair of glasses because of the fucking pandemic.
Yeah.
I think I just need new glasses. And, like, today I just happened to notice it or something. I don't know.
There will be a solution at some point. You'll have to, let's see, what is the exact wording there? Some experiments are more exploratory in nature.
God damn it. All right. So we're back on Haven Moon tonight. I'm going to start the timer and then start playing here. So, oh, I don't want the readme. That's not what I meant to click.
No, you don't click anything. You just escape.
Oh, I don't want to click. I don't want to click restart either. Okay, yeah. That
honestly, restarting's not that bad, Raz.
Yeah, I know. So this is where we ended off here. I got this tower.
I'm on home island, so I need to get to. If I can find, I'm wanting to go over to Teleport Island, which I actually can do from right here, because this is a teleporter is set to the right thing.
Well, something I want to ask you. So you said you inspected this before. You went back and looked at the previous video. So the initial placement of this valve on the teleporter island that we teleported to from home. You said it was pointed up and to the right, correct?
Yes. The handle was up and to the right, leading it to the down left pipe, is the way that I read that.
Okay.
I'm flipping it straight up and down, which I think is leading it to the straight up and down pipe, which will then pump it straight down through the water there.
So I was unable to conclude what this did, if anything.
Well, I need to go over and check the house. Is my and it was already in the straight up and down position anyway.
I'm currently here, but we left off last week and I had no idea what that pipe did.
Well, we've adjusted steam clearly to the big long pipe that feeds like up and down that tower.
Now, in the other... Wait, hold on. So... I'm confused, sorry. So, there's both feeds go down into the ground, but how does the tower play into this? Because the tower should already have steam, right?
I'm thinking, because when we were messing around with the tower initially, how do I get where I need to be? I need to warp to the other island now.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the other island. I'm just gonna do another cursory glance around here, though.
There we go.
Because I feel like if I move it to the left, that does nothing. So I'm going to hit this button.
I'm going back to home island. Also, warning, don't move around while you're mid-teleport when you have gigantic field of view. It was real disconcerting.
Oh, I thought you might have gotten stuck and broken the game again.
Well, that would never happen. I don't know what you're talking about, Raz.
Yeah, I don't know what... I'm just being silly. So I wanted to look over there. 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah.
I'm not the one who's fallen out of the airship. Keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times.
Shh. Nobody needs to hear about that. I've forgotten how to navigate this place. I went to the airship and it's not there, and that's because I had to do this. So I didn't do that.
I was just looking at the cool, like, magnet that's guiding in our airship to dock is pretty rad. Alright.
I wasn't aware there were magnets guiding your airship.
Well, okay, I'm seeing a bunch of electric coils around a target.
That was fun. Instead of moving, I like I bobbed the camera around, and it was very distorted and confusing and fun.
So yeah, I've got both steam valves pointed straight up and down as best I can tell, and now
I had never realized that was how it charged. That's really cool. I just discovered the charging conduit for the airship. It puts its little nose into like a port and then...
Oh, that's true. I was reading that as like guiding it into dock, but you're right. That probably is charging, and those are just
I think that's its charging port. Yeah.
Yee. See,
I did not see where this was going, but
this is what
Okay.
I think it must have been Brick who was talking about this, but this is also something that I think you and I have talked about, is where like Myst feels like all of the structures and machines, or a majority of them, are designed with purpose. Like there is an intent there beyond just their nature as puzzles to solve. Right? Like it feels as though it is part of the fiction of the world.
Okay, as far as I can tell, us moving that valve has disabled all the steam on the home tower.
Disabled all of the steam, eh? Things are whistling at you?
I went and moved the valve and I couldn't hear it hiss anymore. Oh, you know what I could try, though? Let's see here.
Well, I rode down in the elevator. I'm going to actually see if I can, now that I have messed with the valve, ride it further down. No, I can't do that.
I want to see if these buttons actually do anything. Where were the buttons? Oh, I had to go up.
Yeah, it was the very top observation room, right?
I thought it was in the middle, but it's not.
No, you enter in the middle.
Yeah. Well, no, I was in the middle of the house. I meant the middle, like, radially, not elevation. I can hear steam from here, though.
There, now you can hear me.
I don't know what these buttons do.
Oh. I just tried to drink something and I swallowed it as it like had a little bit of a burp, and I just had the world's worst coughing fit. Oh my goodness. Ugh.
I did something. I don't know what that did, though. It, in fact, removed the item from my inventory.
Oh, Raz.
Yeah?
The pedestal that I got stuck on, which is the same, like, vertical pipe oriented in the same position as where the tube coming up and down in is hissing at me, and it has a little key receptacle.
Yeah, that's what I just did. I just put the key in there, and now the key is stuck there. Yeah, because I came over here and I was like, why is it hissing? That's strange. What does that do?
We have
Also,
absolutely hissed a key.
okay, well that's important, I feel. For what it's worth, I put zero thought into this game while over the week that we haven't played, except for yesterday. And I was trying to catalog like what we could do, like what our next move was. It totally wasn't this. I was gonna go play around on Cannon Island and see if I could break in somewhere.
Well,
this is not what I expected.
I'm riding all the way back down, which is a
Yeah,
long
let's do
elevator
that.
ride.
That's. I don't remember what the two buttons do on the side. I don't know what the other one did.
One of them opened up the teleportal, right? Like the two rotatey switches.
Yes.
One of them opened up the teleportal, and the other one looks like the house that we're in, right? Like it's the observation.
Yeah, that's the beacon power, I think.
What's the beacon?
I thought one of those switches turned on the beacon because I thought I could hear it like clicking from last time.
Yes, you are. Holy shit! Ride your elevator down.
Well, I'm on the bottom floor now.
Yep. Ah, this explains a thing.
This is new.
This is important.
This is new. I like this. Okay.
I found all the gold bullions.
Oh, look at this. This is cool.
I hate that my
Wow,
initial
okay.
instinct is seeing a vault of gold bullions, and then instead of opening the front door, I walk around to the back of it because I need to know.
Oh no, that's what I do every time. Is I walk around the structure to see if there's anything because like that's where you'd hide shit is on the back. Okay, I no longer need to use this teleporter then.
No,
Well,
which is really nice.
Now I'm curious what happens if I move this. Oh, I can't move it. Oh, look at that. Okay, we inadvertently solved the puzzle. We found all the gold.
What do you mean you inadvertently solved a puzzle?
Well, I mean, I felt like I had inadvertently done it.
What puzzle did you inadvertently solve? This puzzle, like lifting that thing out of the ground.
Getting this out of here.
My initial thought is, we have a teleporter and it seems like it's moving the whole sphere. Is it moving the sphere of the teleporter? What's at our previous teleporter location? But no, we didn't take this teleporter here. I can't do teleporter abductions shenanigans. Thankfully. Okay, now I have notes.
I mean, I kind of just want to take like 3 of these home with me.
Only 3?
Like,
honestly,
that's
you know
all
what?
Need, right?
I don't know
I
how
don't need
heavy
this.
gold is. I can't say I've ever.
Gold is very heavy.
Yeah, I can't say I would know how much gold I personally could carry.
To one significant figure, it's 20 grams per milliliter.
Yeah, could I have that in barley corns?
No. You can fuck off. That's what you can have. No. One of these gold bars, I would estimate to be like 25 pounds.
Ugh.
Probably.
Since the end of the construction of the facilities, I've spent much more time on Celios. I feel much more safe and free here. I brought everything I need. I've got all the equipment necessary to conduct new experiments, and my library contains all of Menra's knowledge, letting me enjoy hours of peaceful studying. I began research on the cosmos that I wished to explore, and I spent a lot of time scrutinizing space with the telescope. I think I discovered a zone with interesting properties, a place possibly unafflicted by time, or uninfluenced by time. Cool! Didn't we go to a time jail in one of these? Yeah, it was Quern. Quern was a time jail.
Oh, Quern. Yeah, okay. I thought you meant in this game. I was no.
Maybe I could get there someday after some modifications to my teleportation system.
Now, before you continue, when you said time jail, the first thing I thought of was Bicklebell House, because I just watched that.
Oh, Bicklebell House is really good. Are you done, Bicklebell?
Yeah, I just finished it. I am absolutely making my players run through Bicklebell House.
Like, I need to find like where that
fantastic.
adventure module is, because it is Chef Kiss. Which player asked for a Majora's Mask adventure?
I think it was Treble.
Okay, I need to get Treble like a pizza or something.
Yeah. No, so like when
Maybe
Brick
2
described at the
pizzas.
end that his entire like notes were a giant Excel spreadsheet of just like every NPC and every hour, I was immediately just like, yes, this is exactly what I want.
Oh, yeah, no, it's
Uh,
just the bomber's notebook. Like, Rick just
Yeah.
had his own bomber's notebook.
Yeah. No, it's exactly what I wanted to do, something like that. And like,
Oh.
I thought it was fantastic. I think the only thing I didn't like about Bicklebell House was that it ended.
I could have done with some more degradation. I am also glad that sorry, no, it's Connor Keelian. No, who's this fucker?
Florian.
There we are, Florian. I gotta remember which one McDole is this time. Why is it McDole always plays the worst fuckers?
Well, which McDole?
I still stand by my statement.
They're
Florian
both
got to
quality
experience
McDoles.
death, and I'm glad that
Yes.
was an experience Florian got to have.
All right. Anyway, carry on. I have the note on the screen.
Unfortunately, new events on Menra turned me away from this work. After that, I've decided to settle down here definitively. No,
Definitely.
I've decided to settle down here definitely and bring all my remaining belongings, including my stock of gold. You know, I am very rich.
He just hold on. He just has this gold lying around. Oh, it's down here. Yeah. Yeah,
Not-
you know, what should I do? I'll just bring, 17 tons of gold.
Not
What
so
else am I
long
gonna do
after
with it?
that, what I feared the most happened. Menra was destroyed, and I was the only survivor of this madness.
Well, at least he has his gold.
Uh-oh!
Ooh,
This is
ooh.
important. Yeah.
Write that down.
Feeling lonely and desperate. Yeah, how's that gold for company? I then decided to modify the steerable teleporter so it can survey space and search for other worlds. It might take years for the device to test all of the possible coordinates, but it's my only hope. Yesterday evening, I heard the strange noise coming from the ocean. Once again, and then I saw bright lights on the horizon that vanished. After a brief moment of time, tomorrow I'll equip the exploration boat, and I'll try to go where I saw the lights. Some of these are important numbers that I don't have.
Alright, I was actually very close with my subtitle, which was Look Around You, but I'm going to change that to write that down in your copybook now. Because that was immediately when I saw that. I was like, oh, write that down in your copybook now. That's what I did. Okay, so I have the number.
317 /
Apparently I'm writing it
026.
green this time. So that's a thing. I just grab a random pen because I'm a teacher and I grade in whatever color they have in HR. Or not HR, but the department office. That was literally the only reason for coming here, I guess. but
That was
that's-
it. That's what we have up here. Well, and gold.
And
Now,
gold, right?
I'm still curious about the lore of this. Oh, and also there's this
Oh, does my thing work in this?
No, it doesn't. Doesn't like it. Or
What
like
if I hit a button
drill
and then
key.
do it? Yeah. Because apparently this key is like to set coordinates or something? Do I have that right?
We read a note that said that it's like... No, I don't. I honestly don't remember. I am...
Oh, you know what? No, I do want to take the teleporter back.
Yeah, I just took the teleporter back. I was about to go to the long elevator, and I was like, no, wait a second.
Well, actually, no, because I want to leave the airship closer. I'm gonna take the airship. I'm gonna go the long way back here.
No, no. Airship travel is over. We have all 3 teleport spots. Is what I'm telling myself, knowing that I'm wrong.
Yeah, you know what? You're right, actually.
No, don't listen to me. Do the smart thing, Raz.
No, I'm gonna jump on board with you and or not jump on board with you, as it were. And yeah, because you're right. Because there's only 4 locations, as far as I'm aware.
we only saw 4 on the... And I guess we also have the boat dock, which is a third method of transportation. I'm just sitting here spinning a wheel in a... Again, this game is really satisfying with its sound design.
It's very, like, tactile, despite not actually being touchable.
Honestly,
Like,
I might
I
give this
really
game...
dig that sort of thing.
I might give this game, like, best sound design of any we've played. Or at least,
for sure.
Or at least sound effect. Like... It's great for an indie dev. That's not something you expect for a level of polish, right?
I don't know why it came up here. But you know what? Why not? I went up to the telescope tower on accident.
Oh, you know what?
But I'm gonna put it in anyway and just see what happens.
It went to the what? Where did it go? What?
So you remember how we had to look through, like, the lens to see, like, the flashing lights and then find the signal?
Yeah?
I went there for some reason. I think I just went on autopilot.
Oh, and then you're gonna just move your... Okay.
I'm just gonna punch it in.
If you're on home island, now that we know what the charging ports kind of look like for our airship, look at the 2 towers around where our initial teleport in spot is. Do they look the same? Because they've got that, like, indent.
Well, while this is moving... Oh, is it almost done? Hold on.
I'm on Cannon Island.
I haven't done that yet, but you have a good point, actually. I can confirm that real quick.
Because I just noticed it as I was walking out. Like, they do have this vaguely target shape.
I have no signal.
Oh, and you're not going to be able to see what the beacon is because you probably haven't turned it on over on Cannon Island.
I thought it was looking for a teleport signal, though.
Yes.
Well, yeah, you're totally right. These are receptacles for airship chargers. I mean, they sure look like it anyway. I guess I can confirm that. Oh, I'm right here. I might as well punch this in.
I'm extremely disappointed by these elevators.
I can't go backward through 0, darn it. I had to hold the button for 31.7 seconds.
No, because this is not digital. This is mechanical. So, of course, you couldn't go backwards through 0. I'm assuming that this is on a... well, I mean,
it's
you could if it's a circle. I was thinking it was actually more of a... I
mean, if it's a line, sure, but...
What do you... It's a screw gear, but that doesn't sound right in my head. Wormtooth gear? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Okay, there we go. I have it keyed in there. But no, I want to go confirm this, actually.
Aha!
Oh, you're ahead of me. I don't like it.
Well, I'm not that far ahead.
You know, it looks a little different, but it really does look the same, doesn't it? Well...
The other one had exposed coils on the outside, is all I remember.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna hit this button.
How did I do this the first time? Do I have to undo the other one? Is that stable?
Ooh, I teleported in from the side or something. Also, I teleported in through a wall. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's not doing anything. Maybe I can go further up.
Can I open this door now? Ooh, I can't.
Maybe there's a further up to go.
Okay.
There is. Okay, never mind. I'm back to being enthused by these elevators.
All right. Well, where am I? Oh, I can turn the beacon on. It is 4. Okay.
There is sensible numbering.
Yeah. I had expected it to be 4. Is that literally all I could do here?
No, there is more that you can do.
Oh, the door opened now. Oh, weird. Okay.
Well, No, the door didn't open now. What you did is you called the elevator down.
I called the elevator and didn't wait.
Yeah.
God. Okay. I'm gonna go up because that's the sensible thing, right? I expect that you can go down.
I tried to go down.
Oh, you can't go down.
I can't go down. Made me sad.
Oh.
Like I said, I was disappointed with the elevators. I'm going to put Cannon Island.
Okay. Well, let's explore all the possibilities. So I'm gonna go. Okay. So that was the first floor. This is the second floor. I'm going up to the third floor.
I didn't go up to the third floor initially because I was like, oh, I'm on the top. I'll pop my head out because I was stupid.
I'm just seeing where I can go. Okay, so third floor is the highest I could go.
35 dash. Now, is that a number that I have somewhere else? Because that's not a number that I have somewhere else.
Well, then I'll go back to the first floor, and I'm gonna just confirm that I can't go down.
It isn't a number that I have somewhere else. So I don't know what I'm actually doing here. Oh! Shit. I know what I'm doing. Holy fuck. Okay. Please.
I'm gonna play around on floor 2, I think.
I am not, like, an artillery kind of guy, but there is something really cool about a giant electricity / laser cannon.
Yeah, I don't actually know what we're supposed to do with that. That's used to power something, right? What does this do?
That's how they were able to send power back to the homeworld, right?
Something like that?
Oh.
I don't know if I have the minimum power for the cannon. It seems to be wiggling between 8 and 10.
Yeah, and I don't know how to change the power, because remember when we could lock it in.
I've also noticed that this game has misspelled cannon over and over and over. Oh, that was my last key.
Is it a British spelling, or?
I mean, I always thought cannon was just 2 N's. But... I'm gonna go try something. I'm just gonna toggle a button.
Yeah, I also just tried something, and
oh no, I can't actually move these.
I can't go back and move those either, because I think we locked them in place. So then I walked around to try and unlock them, and I also can't do that.
Yeah, I can move one specific one.
Oh, you can move one?
Yeah, I have like 4 in a row, and the third one I was able to move.
Oh, I was not able to move any.
Oh, the fourth one I was able to move as well.
Yeah, I have 4 in a row, but I can't... Oh, yeah, I can move the third one and the fourth one. Odd.
Yeah, I can't move the first or second one.
No.
So.
I didn't go any further. I also just double-checked, and that didn't seem to adjust anything. I went up to the third floor and started fucking around.
Oh, I have too little power now. Oops. No, that was the right way.
I'm just going to flip 1 off, because that's all we did last time.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip 1 and see what that does for me. Okay, we'll just turn on 3.
No, it didn't. Didn't like that. But yeah, 1 and 2 are locked. So I had turned off 3, and now I'm going to turn off 4, which you said you'd also done, and it didn't like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn them both back on because they both seem to add power.
Well,
I want to at least be in the minimum zone.
Yeah, mine is now completely in the off. So the only one that I haven't tried is with 3 on and 4 off.
Let's go this way. Try that.
Yeah. So I think
I have a stable result.
Oh, what was your stable result?
So I had 4 going in a line straight, and then at like the first or the second one I could turn to the right. I did the first one that I could do there, and now I have a stable at 9.2. So I'm gonna... Okay.
So you just turned 3 off. Or rather, the third one in your chain off. Because I had done that initially.
So I went straight to the first one. I can't affect it.
Yep.
I went straight to the second one. Can't affect it. I then turned to the right, and then I turned off, or I swapped whatever the first one was I encountered that.
Oh, you turned to the right. I can't do that.
Yeah. I just happened to have mine in the correct configuration. I was going to start playing with them and just seeing which ones will adjust it. What was over here? Oh, there's nothing. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, like, why some of these affect others.
I mean, I think it's just the puzzle.
Yeah, but I don't have,
Oh, yeah, no, I don't either. I don't understand either. I'm not sure if it's just a guess and test puzzle, or if it's, like, there's some sort of indication.
Oh, fuck. Raz, go and take a look at the actual barrels themselves. The ones that you need to turn off, I think, are, like, gunk rusted. Like, they look way worse than the other ones. Yeah, holy shit.
I mean, I'm already on the third floor, but I'll go
No. Look at that. That's... Yeah, there you go. And because the first one that we had to turn off looks way rustier on the bottom. I feel like, than anything else in that first line. And then when you said go to the right, that one has the same exact, like, extra rusty texture. Which to me is like capacitor leakage.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay.
Okay,
no,
never mind. There is a clear visual indication of which ones you need to turn off.
Yeah, these are all the same, but that first one was real shit. And then this one should be shit, too. Oh, yeah, okay, no.
Okay, that's... I was gonna say, that feels kind of like an arbitrary puzzle, and I don't know if I like how that's set. Nope, it's clearly indicated in a logical, reasonable fashion.
Yeah, that checks out. So just turn on all the good ones, and then leave the bad ones turned off.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, I wasn't sure I liked that puzzle very much, but no, that's a good indication. That's a REM indication, which is the seal of quality.
It's really good when your video game has, like... Okay, so anyways, we turned everything on.
Yeah.
Now what?
Well, I'm on the third floor now. How do I get in? Oh, the door's right here.
The door is closed.
I have a coordinate.
Yeah, was your coordinate 135, 020?
Yes.
Yeah.
What am I pointing this at, though?
You're pointing it at 135, 020.
No. What's my goal?
That I don't know. But you can absolutely do some pretty cool stuff with this cannon. Oh, I never did actually try adjusting its...
I have an idea. (31 minus 18 is 13. Wait, no, that's what this is. Wait, was the default number 137.026?
135.020.
Oh.
I'm messing with the elevation. I did write it down. I'm messing with the elevation of the cannon to see if there's maybe something on the butt of it.
Oh, you mean just like set it to 90 or something?
Yeah. Because I just been spinning the whole thing. Yeah, so you can get this sucker pointed straight up. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything. That does not give me a new vantage, but that does explain why there are guardrails not letting me walk.
Yeah, definite danger.
Yeah.
I almost got bonked by it myself, so.
It also does not seem to be calling an electric strike straight down.
How do you fire the cannon?
Yeah, that I also don't know. Would you think that there'd be a failsafe where you fire it from a different...
It's not written on the back or something, is it? What is that? Oh no, that's just a rivet.
This is... No, nothing there. Now, what exactly did that do to the power for our teleporters? I just want to double check, make sure everything's... Yep, still working just fine. Okay, riding the elevator back down.
I actually was going to ask that question, but I'm glad that you answered that for me.
Well, let me just say it's holding steady.
Right. That is literally just a call elevator button. Okay. Wow, I don't know what to do here with this. I was gonna fire it back at like the opposite direction of where it came from, but like, yeah, that doesn't really do anything. I actually want to try something.
I hate to say it, but I want to go back to the guy's, what was it, the lab? And just, because I think there was a note which explained, like, what was going on with the teleporter.
Right.
I mean, we do have all the teleporters set up, so that's fairly easy to do. Oh, and I have turned on the 4th beacon, so let's see if I can see that blinking over somewhere. I got 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
blinking.
you know what? I wonder if we have to go calculate the signal from that beacon. And that's what we type in here.
Well, no, because then that'd just be pointing it at the place where it already is. Right?
I don't know.
I don't actually see a 4th beacon.
Well, there is a storm over in that direction, so...
It's always storming. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go zip over to, I think it was the lab, which is our first position.
Yeah, I don't see it over there. I want to look at the map, though. Yeah, here they spelt electric cannon with 2 N's, so...
Man, I'm so good at spiral staircases.
Oh, they're the worst. How dare you.
So what do we actually have here?
I say that and I immediately fall off the spiral staircase. Can I move? Oh. Oh, look at that! Look what this has done!
What did you do?
So these little maps... remember how they have, like, arms and stuff?
Yeah?
The arms point at the teleporter on the map.
Oh, okay.
Or most of them do. This one doesn't.
Almost triggered the
This
cannon.
this one is off slightly.
So once triggered...
This one totally points at it. Wait, no, this is pointing at the telescope.
Once triggered, the cannon fires an energy beam directed to a reception antenna on Menra.
What is this pointing at?
Oh, here's your clue. In addition, some condensers get damaged regularly, producing an erratic current that causes the circuit to break. It's spelled out in the note.
Is it spelled out in the lab notes? Is that where you're at?
I'm in the library, or lab, or library, wherever. His reading room. Yeah. In addition, some condensers are damaged, producing an erratic current.
That's cool. I'm gonna hit this button. Does anything in this room move? No. Why is this not lined up correctly?
All matter contained in a sphere incidentally swapped with
Maybe I'm wrong about this, because I swear that these weren't in these locations before. That's too exact to be right, to be anything else, though.
Okay.
This isn't right either, actually.
Ah. Okay, not actually as useful notes in the house.
I'm gonna just point this at that coordinate and see if it does anything. I don't expect this to lead to any result.
So the lab absolutely takes my key.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I put my drill key into the lab receptacle, and then I can press a button.
That's new. I thought we tried that
button doesn't
before.
do anything.
Can you remove the key?
Absolutely. So the lab takes my key now.
Man, I'm gonna go try that, then. I have to spiral staircase. There we go.
I honestly, what I'm doing is I'm just doing a reread of all of our notes.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I'm going to go and take a look at those, location diagrams that you were talking about.
Yeah, I thought I had noticed something, but I might just be mistaken.
The electric cannon arm looks pretty cool.
Alright, I'm gonna return to the lab.
Are those arms pointing to where the teleporters are? Telescope Island is showing a "you are here."
Yes, it is.
Laboratory Island is not pointing towards where the teleporter is.
Correct. Yeah, that was what confused me.
House Island, or the island installations map, is pointing out into the middle of the sea.
Yeah, she's pointing at nowhere.
I think Cannon Island is the only one that shows you where the teleporter is, because it just so happens to be on the inside of the cannon building. Did you move the telescope over to be looking at... No, we don't even know where the beacon is for... Yeah, because I'm only seeing 2 beacons on the horizon. And where would the third one be in relation? Yeah, I've... House Island, Laboratory Island, Cannon Island should be just off of it to, like, here-ish, but can't see anything. Okay, alright.
I just hit the button like 12 times, and I hope that that didn't inadvertently like set and reset a state. Oh, I just had an idea, actually.
House Island.
No, that wasn't my...
Let's see. Read your initial note. Welcome to Celio. Or Celos. Celios?
Darn, okay. I thought that might be something, but it's not. I can't tell what state this is.
Ah! Initial note. If you are reading this message, it means this device worked correctly, but it also means that I can't be there in person to welcome you. In that case, I wish to give you my treasure, patiently collected during my lifetime. The key, the drill key, on the back of this device contains the teleportation coordinates that allows you to activate the Ation and go back home. Ector Turin.
I went the wrong way.
So read your initial note, figure out what the goal of the game is. We're robbing this guy blind of his treasure.
I feel like I knew that.
Well, here's the thing, though, Raz. This is a red page, blue page. Do you want his treasure that he's collected over his lifetime, meaning his library full of notes and scientific research and blah, blah, blah? Or do you want his stockpile of gold? Because both of those places, I think, had e-receptacles.
Yeah, but the one with the gold didn't take the key.
I'm going back there to just double check to see if it took the key. Because the one at the lab also didn't take the key until I went there now, and then it took the key.
The key on the back of this device, which is what we're holding, contains the teleportation coordinates that allow you to activate the Ation and go back.
Guess what takes a key now?
Oh, in the lab?
Yep, it totally takes it now.
Or not in the lab, but the, Well, then I want to try the other one, because there was a third place.
Was there a third place?
Oh, wait, no, there wasn't. Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah, I think... Also notice the shape of... Ah, ha, 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 Raz! Where are you right now?
I went to the wrong spot, but I'm on home island now.
Okay, take a look at your teleporter and look that it has a little dingly-dad antenna on it.
Uh-oh. I'm stuck!
Oh, redo the whole game.
No, I couldn't get through.
Our teleporter has a little dingly-dad antenna on it. Same with this entire dome-shaped gold vault. And I bet you that library also has a dingly-dad sticking out the top of it. Why can't I teleport out of here? Hold on. Yo, my dude, let me... There we are, thank you. Click the button and it didn't let me.
Oh, I wonder. Hold on. That didn't work. Okay.
Now you can hear me. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say the dingly dad on top of the teleporter? Because that's the thing that's aiming when we adjust it. Now I'm going back to... Not to canon, I'm wanting to go to lab.
I tried closing the door, see if that helped me, but it doesn't.
Because I want to double check that my theory is correct. And then I think I know what I'm going to do. And I think it's the smart thing, and I think you'll agree. Although it might be kind of like what came first, the chicken or the egg. Yep, there is absolutely... So, the lab library is in the same kind of dome structure as the gold vault with a dingly dad on top.
Okay. I think I have an idea, though.
Yeah, me too.
This is pointing at... It's not. Interesting, okay.
So my idea is that you absolutely take the library with the information that allows you to teleport, right? Because that is infinitely more profitable than a vault of gold.
Yeah, that checks out.
I guess I'll try that. So, I have left my key over on, which maybe was the absolute wrong thing to do.
Oh, I was just gonna drop it in there, yeah.
Well, I just realized that maybe what I'm about to do is just gonna send it fucking off without me. Uh-oh.
I don't know how you activate it, though. Oh, you shoot the cannon at it, don't you?
I'm gonna say you point the cannon at it, and then I hope you press the button on the actual inside of it instead of just the cannon going off and it's gone now.
Okay, but where are the coordinates that we aim the cannon?
I think the coordinates are on the like the island coordinates.
Yeah, but that points to the teleporter.
Think about how close they are in relation to each other. What if it's just like a straight shot?
Well, the other thing is you are pointing it from a different location, so the coordinates are going to be totally reversed.
I'm going to just enter in 00067.
On the cannon?
Yep. And then we're gonna see. But you are right that logically, well, unless of course he's got the cannon like calibrated to adjust for the difference.
Like it's a universal coordinate or something.
I'm not entirely sure the correct definition of universal coordinate, but yes, he has made sure to calibrate each individual machine so that they all are using the same coordinate system.
I actually have an idea that I want to explore here.
What's your exploration idea?
That I created a signal by putting the key in it.
You created a signal? Yeah. Oh, that you can then view
that I can then find with the telescope.
That's a good thing to check.
So this was this, I believe. Wait, hold on. These have to be universal. Because the angle from the telescope would be different than the angle from the teleporter. They're not the same location.
Right, and it was 000067. I'm not crazy on that. 67?
So
67.
This is all like relative to some universal coordinate. Which I believe is probably the origin of this map. Where is it? Yeah, right here.
Were you there last night for our great discussion on what cardinal direction means?
I want to say yes, I heard that, but I don't remember. Where was this conversation happening?
That was Brick Chat.
Oh, I might have just read it then. Yeah.
I don't remember if you were there for it, but
it involves a bird, right?
Exactly. Yeah. The cardinal direction means straight as the crow flies.
Okay, so if I have 000067 here, where's my map? There it is.
Oh, you're not gonna go and take the gold? You're a
No, I
lousy,
thought
you're a lousy blacksmith.
I thought the library. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. No, now you're no, no. We have to put all of this to a stop. You're absolutely right. But you're right. We should totally go for different goals, right?
Well, you know, there's one way to put it that way, but
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
just one
no,
to
no,
rustle
no,
your
no.
jimmy.
No, you're absolutely right. I was sort of just putting it in the lab area because that was where I was at the time when I was like, when I got the idea to like test something. But no, you're absolutely right. I should go put that in the gold.
Oh.
What would Donovan do? He'd take the money and run.
It's a good strategy. Gets you
Yeah.
pretty far in life.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna press my button until you have gold things lined up.
Okay, well I gotta go do that then.
Yep.
No.
Because I'm afraid that this is end game.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much near the end here.
We've
No.
red paged, blue paged.
In the D&D game that I'm playing, my dwarven cleric blacksmith Donovan worships the lawful good deity Moradin, and just is like a blacksmithing savant. But he himself is chaotic good because, like, he just wants to make shit. Like, he enjoys that.
He's in it for the craft's sake.
Everybody, yeah, exactly. Everybody thinks he's like kind of just like. Sorry, I'm focusing on my task here. Everybody thinks that he's just like. He should adhere to tradition, and he's like, no, I just want to like enjoy what I'm making. Like, what's wrong with that? Oh, I'm loading.
I'm disappointed
And,
we didn't actually get to do anything with this Tesla coil, because the Tesla coil is real cool.
One of the rewards that we have for our campaign, because the overall arc of the campaign is that all of our characters have died for whatever reason, and we are currently like the currency of devils, and they are investing that currency in like a by sending our characters out to gain experience and grow stronger, eventually fail at this overarching goal, which is to drive back a greater demon lord. And then when we inevitably are killed and are sent back, we'll be worth more.
Are you saying, and I just need to be extra clear on this one.
Yes, we are part of a devil MLM scheme.
Well, no, that adventurers are a speculative market.
Yes, we are.
I hate
But
this. I love this.
We were all required to sign a contract, and one of the terms of the contract is, should you succeed in driving Orcus, Lord of the Undead, back, you will be granted a wish. And I was like, okay, what's the stupidest thing I could wish for? And the devil that is in charge of my character really wants a pair of wings so he could just fly away and get away from this all. And if I can like build a rapport with this guy, I'm gonna totally wish for a pair of wings for him. Like,
Man.
it's the stupidest wish ever, and it's perfectly in character for this guy because he just wants to make shit. He doesn't need a wish.
You're literally doing the Aladdin genie I wish to set you free shit.
Yeah,
That's such
exactly.
bullshit. That is such bullshit. Oh,
yeah.
Are you caught up on Ravenflump?
Back at the. No, actually, I've not seen yesterday's.
Okay.
I just realized I went to the wrong spot. I want to go to the. I want to go to the cannon and type this coordinate in, don't
Yes. You have at least experienced werewolf diplomacy, though, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
They're currently in the tree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that's where I am.
Midway
as well.
through the tree. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. Werewolf diplomacy is great diplomacy. Like, right.
Well, do you know what the correct answer is, right? To the werewolf diplomacy problem that Brick posed, because none of the PCs got there.
Oh, it was kill all the werewolves.
No, God no. What? That was such a huge hassle. They almost died.
Yeah, but they did it.
No. They were asking for human sacrifices, and what you do is you, instead of taking one of your villagers who are basically disposable, right? Like, You have no attachment to these people. They just kind of came to you because the Dark Lord told you to.
All right, lawful evil.
You just instead of taking one, you take a whole family, offer it as an en masse tribute, being like, look, we're going above and beyond what you require. That buys you a bunch of extra time so that you can then work on your plan to eradicate the werewolves, rather than being in this, like, time crunch, we literally are going insane.
Are you suggesting that you send Ma and Pa over there to constantly churn out virgins?
No. You just slaughter a whole family for them. Because if you just take one daughter, like,
they don't care about the family. They want slots to put their werewolf dicks in. That's
fine.
The only thing.
You
they
get
don't
a
care
big
about
family
the men.
then.
Well, maybe they do care about the men. I don't know. How exactly does werewolf diplomacy work?
I'm not entirely sure, but what I'm saying is you don't agree to just send one to start, because then that leaves room in your village for resentment to grow. You make an example, you send an entire family, and that way everyone is too afraid to be like, well, we don't want to act up. We might be the next whole family to go. Whereas if you just send one, you can kind of have people go, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
God, you are so lawful evil.
It's the only way for the greater good.
No, you kill all the fucking werewolves.
Well, yes, that's the ultimate end goal, but I mean, like, right now the werewolves outnumber you and you've barely set up your town. You don't even have a gate.
What part of greater good is contained within lawful evil?
All right.
No, you kill all the fucking werewolves, which is what they did.
Well, like I said, that's the end goal, but I mean, you're kind of rushing it, flying by the seat of your pants the way that they went about it.
The world's not gonna wait for you to become level 20, dude.
No, but it might at least wait for you to build a fucking gate around your city. They said that you'd have a month. Give them a whole family, that might buy you 3.
Actually, I think they had like 3 months or whatever. Okay, I've pointed my cannon at the coordinates of... I pointed them at the coordinates of the cannon, I just realized. That's wrong.
The cannon is pointing at itself.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it isn't really. But I actually want 028055, don't I?
Anyways, I would have absolutely taken a hit from a Dark Lord in that situation, and I would have been in the right.
Yeah, no, you would have.
I would have been in the right.
I don't think there is anything in the right about the evil powers.
No, goodness, no. But I also, I was saying in chat when that was actually going on, like, I appreciate that Brick's, whenever Brick needs to do a diplomacy scene, it is either with an incredibly reasonable person that just will not listen to your demands, or a complete belligerent asshole who will just keep demanding more and more ridiculous things. Like,
you're talking about the NPC. My immediate reaction was that so either Destel or Treble, right?
Yeah.
But no, you were talking about the NPC that.
No, the NPC lets the PCs either sit and talk and dig themselves into a ridiculous hole of promises and half-truths and starts calling them out on it, or the NPC will just immediately cut off whatever you are trying to say and be like, no, this is the way it's going to go. And he will flip-flop between those two, even with the same NP in the same scene, and it's great.
So, I mean, that's just sort of how player characters function. Like, we, the player, are not trained negotiators. I think the best thing that you can do is, like, pick a statement that your character would, like, agree with, and then just stick to that, and don't budge from that. So, like, no, I will not give you a virgin. And then just stick to that. Don't negotiate further. Just say no.
Yeah, but they never, ever, ever do that.
But that particular group of players does not do that.
No, it is always we can talk this one out, and then it immediately devolves into there's never going to be talking us out of the hole we have dug.
So this is something that I have done as a player, and I've actually like made a group very angry about it. Is the second that negotiations started to look sour, I drew my weapon. Because negotiations weren't going anywhere. You're not going to talk your way out of this. So I drew my pistol and I fired at the guy from cover.
Yep.
And the other person in the party who was up there, who almost got her face blown off, was real upset. Well, the player was real upset about that. And I was like, what? I solved the problem. You didn't die. I healed you afterward.
Oh. Yeah,
But-
and see, that is
Yeah.
where you and I differ, because
Yeah.
I solved the problem is I killed all the werewolves. Well, did you though?
Yeah.
3 of our party member are now werewolves, and one of them doesn't have blood.
Yeah, but that's fun, right?
I also really appreciate Trouble going, I just need to double down and figure out what the benefits of not having blood are.
Right.
Which is what you do when you don't have blood, right?
Yeah, when you don't have blood, like, you don't mourn it. What does Treble do? Like, does he leak? What does Jeannie do? Does she leak motor oil or something now?
She just has no blood. I am 100% expecting that Jeannie is turning into, like, an automaton of some sort.
Okay, so I have entered the coordinate. I entered 028055, which should be the home coordinate, into the cannon.
Yes.
I don't know what that does for me, though. Nor
I
do
would
know
go
how
to
fire
home,
it.
I would put your key in, and I would press the button.
Oh, yeah, duh. I actually thought of that, and then I lost that thought when we were talking about other things.
I'm filling time as you're solving puzzles and spinning gears. I'm spinning gears while you're spinning gears. It all works out.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. This all checks out now. Okay, I think I know what I want to do then. I'm not on the right floor. But no, like, I feel like with chaotic when I play a chaotic character, I feel like drawing your weapon and initiating combat because things aren't going your way is absolutely a valid option. For a lawful character, I would try and negotiate. For a chaotic character, though, I would absolutely be like, okay, no, I'm gonna beat some sense into you,
It
and then we'll
depends-
see if are you willing to renegotiate now that you have half your hit points.
It depends on the worldview and philosophy of the lawful character, because I could absolutely see a lawful character being, here are my ideals, if you are not going to agree with them, then we're going to have a problem, buddy.
Yeah, you're right. That's actually very valid. Like, a lawful good character would not negotiate with a demon.
No.
They would just initiate combat.
Yeah. Because again, the alignment system allows you to play basically any character with any alignment as long as you can justify it in the fiction, and it's it's the pirate lines. The more like guidelines.
Like, combat is absolutely a tool. In fact, you don't have to kill somebody. You just have to beat them down to like 10% of their hit points, and then say, "All right, you ready to negotiate?"
Yeah.
Turns out those are pretty compelling tools.
Now, you say that, and
Ooh,
you also
that did
had
something.
Oh,
That
what
did
did you
something.
press? You pressed the button?
I pushed
didn't
the
press
button.
the button.
That definitely worked.
I'm doing mine. I am pressing my
I
button.
have all this gold.
Think of all the cool things you get to make with that.
I'm imagining that I'm just going to end up like in the middle of nowhere with money, and then that's totally worthless. Oh, the door opened.
Well, you brought the gold to the Starfisher.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Because here's the chicken and the egg thing. Oh, literally, I'm in the fucking Starfisher. God damn it.
Wait, so I got here and it's just like rocks.
Oh,
Like,
wait,
here's
what?
all the gold. Huh?
Wait, you're in rocks. Oh no, I'm in space.
Oh, did you read the letter in the thing that opened up?
No, I didn't. What was I gonna say? No. So the chicken or the egg thing I was saying was, great, I have this library with the infinite knowledge of the universe or whatever. I have no way to finance building teleporters. God damn it, I should have taken the gold.
What does your letter say? Mine says chaos and desolation. Here's what's left of Menra. Oh, the end.
What's
The
left of
end.
my civilization is now in your
I did
hands,
it.
and I thank you for saving it. My civilization, which vanished
Oops.
in chaos,
Oh,
made the
I messed
mistake of forgetting the value of the treasure contained here. I hope that my story will help you avoid making the same mistakes. Hector Turin. I'm in space, dude. I am just floating in outer space. I think the cannon transmitted me to where this guy's planet used to be.
Yeah, no, mine just says chaos and whatever, and then the end. There we go.
Yours says chaos and whatever.
Yeah, because I just took all the money.
But you ended up in rocks, you said.
Yeah, I didn't actually get to look outside. I ended up in Menra, like where Menra was. Presumably,
I
what you
thought I
did.
ended up in Menra.
Presumably, you ended up in space because you were able to like escape with the money or something like
Yeah,
that.
I'm just floating in space, dude. I'm in a library in the like nicest viewing room. I'm gonna starve and die here. Oh, there's a button on the wall. Hold on. Oh, now it lets me teleport elsewhere. Hold on.
All right, so it sent me back to the beginning, but I have the key, and are all my codes intact?
Now I
Yes.
got the end.
Were you able to open the door? Because I was
No.
looking at the note. No? Okay.
No, I was able to walk around, and then I got teleported, like, literally, just into space. It's like, well, where the fuck do I go now? And then I pressed a button on the wall that opened up behind me, and then it just teleports me again, and I don't get to see where it teleports me. It just pops up the end in the witness font.
Okay. Yeah, so I opened up, the little hatch open, there was a letter inside that just said there's just chaos and destruction here. And I put the letter down and wandered around, and I was like, look at all the gold I have. And then I was like, oh, I should check outside. But then I read the note again, and then it faded out to black. So
Wah, wah.
so I'm gonna do your ending now.
I don't know if... Yeah, I gotta go check your ending.
Yeah, so 000067 is what I want.
I'm not back in the game yet. But I did get an
Yeah,
achievement
it
for
does
Treasure of
load.
Haven Moon.
I don't know if I got an achievement. Let me see. I did not get an achievement for that.
Okay, yeah, and everything is back up, so I just need to go to Canon and swap my stuff around.
I don't have the key on. Oh no, you do have. You have the key on you after
Yep.
the ending, I believe. Okay. So I gotta put it here.
Well, I'll just go to Gold Island with the key initially.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't need to bring the key here for some reason. I thought that's okay. Okay.
I'm glad that there weren't really inventory puzzles. I gotta say, those are some of my
wrong way.
least
What am I doing?
favorite kinds of puzzles.
No, that was the right way.
In all but one instance, there is one really, really good inventory puzzle I can think of in one of these games, and it's the Rem 4 inventory puzzle, which is the best joke in any video game ever.
Can you be more specific?
Light bulb.
Oh, the fucking light bulb.
I love that.
Yeah, that's pretty good, actually.
It's very good.
I actually like the Rem puzzles because I feel like what they do with inventory is like it's very obvious that you need it for this particular thing.
I feel like, well, and you know what? I guess the leaf joke inventory puzzle where you get A, D, H is pretty great. Or I think it's like A, B, D, H.
Yeah. And then you're like, what do I use all these leaves for? And then of course you use them all at once, so it's
I'm
very
going to
obvious.
House Teleporter, which is 2855. I think. But I don't know. Inventory puzzles don't seem as elegant as like yeah, the house is 2855. I'm not crazy. That's where I'm wanting to end up. I'm trying to get back to where I'm going. There. Don't seem as elegant
I
as
got
like
all
moving
over.
mechanical shit.
Oh, I know I don't.
Like actually manipulating things in the world, or inventory systems just in general are clunky interfaces.
Yeah. I mean, I just want to avoid, like, a Monkey Island situation where you have 75 billion things and 63 billion things that you could use them on for, like, 10 to the 99 possible permutations. And then you just sit there just clicking on stuff and dragging it into places and being like, oh, I'll just try every item on the spot.
I don't want to be the like game critic complaining about, oh, my immersion is broken, but like inventory systems inevitably spiral out of control, being like, well, I've got all of the pockets in the world filled with all of the nonsense.
Yeah, you're like carrying 38 shovels and 196 quarters and 43 types of guns, and then you're playing Deja Vu, I guess. I don't know. To be fair, I like Deja Vu, but I like those games because they were small, and even though you had like 75,000 items in your inventory, very obviously, like, for the most part, it was very obvious what you needed to use in certain places. And then the logic is very important. Where am I going? I'm going here. Like,
I just feel like inventory puzzles can eventually devolve into, like you said, the Monkey Island of rub every object on every receptacle.
It spirals out of control very quickly, yeah.
Whereas with a more limited or bespoke interactions, you do kind of have to be thinking about what you're doing. I'm pressing the button to get the bad ending.
I'm almost there, so hold on.
You do have to... Actually, both of the numbers are pretty similar. It's just the Cannon Island that has the crazy large number.
Well, it's because everything is relative to the very bottom, so it's all around... What am I doing? I'm hitting this button. There we go.
Oh yeah, I am out in a desolate wasteland. I cannot open the door. The door also didn't open in my ending, for what it's worth.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's just rubble everywhere.
You have all the gold, though.
Dude, I got so much gold.
Oh, yeah, you're totally in space, huh? Look at this.
Yeah, it was not a good time. It was a bad time. Right, chaos and desolation, here is what's left of Menra. Gerba. But yeah, mine didn't, like, time out for an ending. I think this ending will time out. Your ending, you have to do something once you're there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's this button right here, right?
Yeah, I initially didn't see that button, so when you said you got an ending, I was waiting for it to time out. Yeah, and I'd fade to black here. But like,
now I'm teleporting home, wherever home might be.
Wherever you got pulled from initially, where the guy was checking sentient life. Now, I need to check the timelines about when this game came out. Oh, that's not going to work.
Oh, man, I like the gold better. I'd much rather have had the gold than knowledge, but...
So, I'm doing some Google foo here. Haven Moon came out in 2016.
Yeah, it's right there on the credits.
And we now have...
So I thought this was fantastic.
Abduction came out... So this was in July 8th, and Abduction came out August 24th.
Oh, I have 100% achievements. Hooray!
So, Abduction and Haven Moon both were working with spherical teleporters, although Abduction was in development and shown for quite a while before it came out. The only other thing I wanted to check was...
I mean, this wasn't exactly spherical.
Quern was also 2016. 2016 was the year that all of these got released.
Oh man, the golden age of Myst-likes.
The thing I was wondering was, like, did this guy leave an Easter egg? Because when he's talking about, I do see a curious space where there doesn't seem to be affected by time. If he was like, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, hey, other indie developer, I see your game. I'm going to say that I can spot the Quern dimension from my telescope.
The Quern dimension.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah, I guess it is a dimension, isn't it? Well, that was Haven Moon. I'm going to end it how it started, which is just staring off in the ocean.
Yeah, I'm going into the lighthouse, because the lighthouse looks pretty cool. That was rad. It was shorter than I wanted it to be, which is actually pretty good for one of these adventure games where it's like leaving you wanting more rather than being like, okay, get on with it.
I was hoping for like maybe like 50% more stuff, but like what was there, I was definitely happy with it. I
want a meta puzzle. I feel like this didn't have a meta puzzle that involved like proper configurations on all 4 islands, you know?
Yeah, okay.
Like,
well, I mean, the cannon at the end was kind of that meta puzzle, but
the cannon at the end is, oh, you got the code, now point the cannon, now you shoot it at one of 2 places, which is kind of how all of the teleportation puzzles before that worked. Like the one good, like the game did have a meta puzzle. It was how to get into the house, which was learning all the T codes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I wanted one more of those to cap it off, and I think, or like one more revelation with a meta puzzle on top. But I don't know what that would be for a game like this.
No, I feel like he did everything he wanted to with this. Like, he had an obvious, like, end state in mind, and he knew what he wanted to do with those tools. So adding an extra layer on top of that, I think it would have felt
with the submarine,
I guess.
Like, we have 2 modes of locomotion. Throw in like one more thing where it's like the submarine. You get to go around to the other islands and explore their subterranean part, which you then configure all 4 islands into a specific configuration that then lets you teleport out.
I don't know. Game design is hard.
Game design is really hard. Again, I'm thinking of this as like grand strokes rather than the actual nitty-gritty. Whereas literally there's not a clunker of a puzzle in here. I almost thought there was when we ended the stream last time with the transistors, or not the transistors, the
steam?
No, the capacitors.
Oh, the capacitors. Okay.
And then mid solving this puzzle, this stream, we realized that, oh no, they're actually clued.
Yeah.
Like,
and then
it's
the note
there in the note.
Yeah.
It's there in the note if you have reading comprehension, which you'd have to do if you were in, like, again, this feels very Riven.
Yes. Which I think is a strong suit.
Yeah. This feels Riven with the scale of Myst.
And I just want to say, like, I love the aesthetic of this.
This is one of the prettiest games up there with Quern.
Yeah.
Like, I like the aesthetic of this more than I like the aesthetic of Quern.
Right. Yeah, I definitely like this better.
It was a good choice to go like, Jules Verne.
Quern felt like it was a little bit unfocused, I guess. Like, it didn't really know what type of story. It knew what type of story it wanted. It didn't know what type of, like, setting, I guess, it wanted to be, because it changed.
It felt generic fantasy in the same way Skyrim has cornered that market. Yeah. Like, if you told me Quern took place in a corner of Skyrim, I haven't even played Skyrim, and I would believe you.
You believe that? I think this is just testament to that there are not enough steampunk type worlds out there, because this is very like steampunk fantasy and like
steampunk
or Renaissance fantasy, I guess how you could say.
Steampunk seems ripe for a puzzle adventure game as well.
Yeah, get to work on that.
No.
Whoever's out there watching this.
Well, I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, no, my setting is already locked in stone.
No, I don't make games. I just play them. So. All right, back to the ocean.
I write about games a lot. I have so many fucking design docs that I don't actually execute on.
All right, well, that was Haven Moon.
Yeah.
And I really liked it. I'm very happy. I'm sad that we don't have more to play.
What was your name? Read me. Where are you here? Francois Roussel.
Francois. Yeah.
Please make more.
Yeah, please make more games. We'll play them. Not that you'll ever watch this, unless Buttface tweets out at you.
I'm absolutely tweeting out at you.
We played your game. It's so good.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh god, I hope I don't embarrass myself in front of the designer. But yeah,
you didn't have to remember to tear.
No, shut up. All right, well, thanks for watching, and thanks for making the game, Francois. We enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, it's really great.
All right, and that's it for this time. I guess we'll see you next week for whatever the hell else we have in the pipeline, because I sure as hell don't know.
Bye!
I hit end before I got your bye.
Oh, I got my bye on my stream, and now we're getting the you didn't hit end.